Ooh, 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 ooh. He was born in the summer of his 27th year, going home to a place he'd never been before. He left yesterday behind him. You might say he was born again. You might say he found the key to every door. When he first came to the mountains, his life was far away on a road hanging by a song. The string's already broken and it doesn't really care. Keeps changing fast, but it won't last for long. In the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. Shadow from the starlight is softer than a lullaby. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Woo, hey, Tubies. Who I butchered that song, but Lamb Chop and I had fun trying to sing it. Yay, well, welcome. Welcome to Sunday night. We're here with our live stream. And are you having fun tonight, Lamb Chop? Yes, Lamb Chop's having fun. All right. Well, Lamb Chop, I got to talk to everybody. Can you go over there and sit down a little bit? No? Oh, come on now. Do you want to say hi to everybody out there tonight? Oh, he's getting shy. Well, I want to say hi. Why don't you go over there and sit down, okay? All right, there you go. Well, I'm saying hi. Woo, we got a lot of people, and I see Stardust is in the house. Bela Claire is in the house. Lard Doss is in the house. Jeanette Kennedy is in the house. Robin Boston's here. Shane Walker's here. TGVG's here. Artist Target is here. Amy White is here. Oh my gosh. Nicola is here. Yay. Oh my gosh. So many wonderful people here. Yay. David Jan's here all the way from Israel. Robert Stevens is here. Oh gosh, you guys are the best. You're so wonderful to come out. There's Pink Diamond all the way from Australia. And Sarah Perks is here. Yay. Sarah, I think you're in England, aren't you? Colleen Croy is here. Sharon Stone is here. Ghostly Girl's here. Karen Johnson's here. Christian Druid 1313. Wow, there's so many of you guys. Oh my gosh. This is so exciting. I'm so glad you're with us tonight. Well, welcome to Sunday night. I tell you, I've been having a, excuse me, I'm sneezing here. I've been having a busy weekend. Yesterday, on Saturday, we had our psychic development class. And I tell you, if you missed it, you missed out. We had an amazing class. We're working on trance channeling. But don't worry, if you missed it, you can still join us this Saturday because we're going to continue working on trance channeling. And even if you weren't at the last class, doesn't matter. We start every class from the place assuming that people have never done it, and we're going to start you from the beginning. So I would love for you guys to go and sign up. Go over to my website, to PsychicBob.com, right down there, virtual appointing, see it is, and go register. Register early because we fill up and space is limited. So I would love for you guys to be there with us on Saturday. We're going to do trance channeling, and I really would like you to be there, okay? Ooh, I got to take off my shades. I can't see you guys. Anyways, it is so good that you guys are here. And I tell you, so I did on Saturday, I did the class. I had private readings. Today I've been doing private readings, and now it's time for the show. And here we are. And, it's always fun to gather on Sunday. Also, it's the gathering of the tribes, our family gathers. I feel like we're all family here, don't you? I do, By the way, if you didn't see last night's show, I didn't do a seance. I was really tired. I've been working a lot. But I did put out a special reading from the Mists of Avalon Oracle. So if you didn't see that, you need to go over there and check that out, okay? Karen Johnson, hi Karen, says, how you been, Psychic Bob? I'm doing great, just working a lot. It's a really busy time for me. And I want to say thank you to all of you who are calling for private readings. Those of you who are calling for compact voice readings, those of you who are registering for classes. We're certainly busy here. And I want to say thank you to all who've been going over and supporting me on Instagram and on TikTok. If you guys have seen, I'm doing 2 videos a day now. We do a psychic minute in the morning. Today, I didn't put out a psychic minute because I just needed a rest. But we do it generally every day, psychic minute in the morning, which is literally a 60-second video. Hey, there's Conscious Vibrations. Hey, Janine, love you too, darling. Good to see you. And thank you for being here. And so, every day you've got 2 chances to see Psychic Bob. In the morning, we do a 60-second clip called Psychic Minutes, literally 60 seconds. I do that on TikTok and also on Instagram, and I put it now on YouTube. So thank you to all of you who've been really supporting that. And then we do later in the day our normal video after I finish some readings, because I usually have readings during the mid part of the day. And I put out a video later in the day. So you get Psychic Bob twice a day if you want him. That might be too much for anybody, but it's an option at least. So I'm just glad you guys are here. And by the way, I got to show you a treasure that I recently acquired. As many of you know, I have a great love and a devotion to Mother Mary. To me, she is the goddess. And other Wiccans feel the same way. If you don't, that's okay, but that's how I view her. And I got a new statue that just spoke to me. This is a statue called Rosa Mystica, and it's Mary as the mystical rose. There's at the bottom her name, Rosa Mystica. And this style of Mary is known for its 3 roses. Let's see if I can get the glare off here. You'll notice on her robe, there are 3 roses. There's a rose up here, and then a rose on each side of her robe. A white rose, a red rose, and a golden rose. And these are mystical. We're going to talk about this on Wednesday, this upcoming week on Wednesday, when we do Wiccan Wednesday. We're going to talk about Rosa Mystica and then work with the mystical roses. So I would love for you guys to be here, and that's what we're going to do on Wednesday this week. We're going to talk about the magic of working with the mystical flower of the rose and Rosa Mystica. So don't miss that. That's going to be on Wednesday. I'm just glad you guys are here, and it's so fun to gather with you. And we're going to do some readings here in a little while. I got to drink a little tea, get my voice going. I think I've been talking too much in private readings. I strained my voice a little bit. It doesn't hurt. It's hard to talk. T. Rose Lover says, Rosa Mystica, that's me all over. Well, T. Rose Lover, you got to be here on Wednesday to see our work with the roses. I know you grow roses, so this will be a very good video for you, Pink Diamond says she looks pearlescent. She's actually coated in gold, which makes it look pearlescent. It's actually not, but it kind of is actually in a way. But it wasn't, I didn't buy it as a pearlescent statue. But isn't she beautiful? I love this form of Mary, Rosa Mystica, the mystic rose. So make sure to be here on Wednesday. We're going to go into all that. Anyways, I'm just glad you guys are here. I'm going to try to do readings tonight. If my voice fails me, I may have to end early, but we're going to go for it, Hey, there's Ladybug is here. Mysterious 1111. All register for next Saturday. All register. Oh, thank you, Mysterious. I'm glad you registered. Thank you so much. I got to go in and check the registrations. I haven't had time to do that today. So thank you for your support. We look forward to you being there. All right. Jeanette Kinney says she looks gorgeous. Yeah, Mother Mary is always gorgeous, whatever form she's in. TGVG's here. Yay, awesome. I hope you'll be with us next week, TGVG. Yay. Robert Stevens is here. Fun fact, the Oklahoma state flower is the Oklahoma rose. I didn't know that. Oh, that's really cool. I'm going to have to look that up. Thank you, Robert. Anyways, I've been having a fascination with Rosa Mystica and the power of roses. I used to be a member of the Rosicrucian order as well, and they have a lot of mystical stuff with roses. So roses have been a big part of my life. My father was an expert at growing and cultivating roses as well. We had rose bushes all over our yard when I was a kid. So I do have a connection to roses. So we're going to explore more of that on Wednesday, Hi, Marcy. Marcy Cole is here. Hi, Bob. This is my first time at your channel. Well, Marcy, welcome. We all hang out here. We're pretty casual. It's a big fun fest. We sing and dance and act crazy, you know. Artist targeted. Hi, darling. Listen, I haven't forgotten you. I've just been overwhelmed. A lot of stuff going on, but you know, good stuff. But no, you're not. I'm not upset as you are. I will get to you. I've just been overwhelmed. I've got the whole world calling me and talking to me, you know. And Laura Doss is here. Hey, I always love pink roses. Yay. Sharon Ann says, Bob, your life sounds so exciting and fun. Sometimes it's fun. It's always exciting. It's always interesting. Not always interesting in the way I'd like, but it's never boring. You know, I'm lucky. I really don't have a boring life, you know. Karen Johnson says, Psychic Bob, where do you get all your good energy? I always like your energy. You're like a generator for good energy. You know where I get it from? From the spirit. As a psychic, I channel spiritual power nonstop. And I tell you, being connected to the other side and to spirit gives me life force. You know how in Star Wars they talk about the force? Well, I think that's really true. I think the Jedi religion is true because I believe that we all connect to the force. And as a medium, I have to doubly make sure I'm connected to the force in a good way. So that's what I do. I connect to the higher source every day, and it gives me power. Like, even though tonight I'm a little tired, my voice is bad, I'm still excited to be here. So if you can put up with my raspy voice, I'm glad you're here. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping here. So, Artist Targeted, thank you so much for understanding. I appreciate your patience. A lot of you guys don't understand, and I should maybe explain this. I just assume people understand my life, but I kind of realize that through my videos, a lot of you don't really know what it's like every day for me. But I work about 12 to sometimes 14-hour days every day because I read for people literally all over the world. So in the morning, I'll read for people in Europe because it's later there. Then I do East Coast readings in the early afternoon. Then I have a lunch break. And then I do video. And then the evenings, I do my West Coast readings, or Australian readings. And so I go kind of around the clock, depending on what time zone we're working in different countries and states. So it's very busy. I work a lot. And then in between that, I'm producing social media. And then also after that, I'm meeting also with media people. I've got some media projects in the works. And I'm also working with Kelly Coffee. Kelly Coffee is launching a new website soon called kellyphoenix.com. And it's going to be an amazing, amazing thing. I'll have more for you on as we get it going. But I'm going to also be on kellyphoenix.com. I'm going to have my own kind of channel over there as well. Kelly and I have sat down and talked as psychics and as friends. You guys love Kelly Coffee, don't you? You know who I'm talking about. I think most of you know Kelly Coffee. Kelly Coffee was unceremoniously booted from YouTube over, really, it was political stuff. Part of cancel culture. She didn't say the right things to impress people, and they removed her. She didn't do anything bad, but she's decided to take this opportunity to really launch her own website and a big, gathering place where we're going to teach classes, have seminars. It's going to be really exciting. And I'm part of that. I'm going to be working with her on that. So I'm working on that. We'll have that in the coming weeks, more about that. I'm working on some outside media projects that I really can't discuss right now publicly, but you'll hear about that. And I'm working on just trying to keep up with the volume of readings. So I have a very busy life. And a lot of times people say, well, I sent you an email and I haven't heard. It's been over a week. I'm not very good at writing, to be honest with you. The easiest way to reach me is by telephone. I'm always by the phone, so you can call me and I'll put my phone number down here. I ask that you only call if you want to buy a reading or you have a question about my services. As much as I love to hang out with all of you, I just can't do it because of the volume of calls. And I hope you understand it's nothing against you. It's just a numbers thing. Okay. Here's my phone down in chat, 703-825-3929. Okay, 703, write that down, put it in your cell phone, 703-825-3929. 3929. That's Psychic Bob's phone number. So you can have that. I ask you and you respect that number. Please don't just call me. In the past, when I put my number out publicly, I had a lot of people just call like all day long, not one to buy a reading or, have a serious business question. Just like, oh, it's so fun to talk to you. I want to hang out. And I said, I love to hang out, but today I'm working. And I work, like, as I said, like 12, 14-hour days. So it's very busy for me. But I do love what I do, Pat Bryant's here said, Kelly Coffey is a valued friend. Yes, Pat, she's an amazing person. I know you know her and love her. And I love her too. So you will have more about Kelly Coffey's new website launch. I'm telling you, this is going to be big time. Kelly and I are also working on having our own talk show. So we may be doing a talk show soon as well. And we'll have more about that for you. Do you guys remember, what was it on? I think it's on TV still. Kelly and Ryan Seacrest, and what's her name? Kathy and, you know what I'm talking about? What's that show that's on ABC? I think it's Kelly and Ryan, or Kathy and Ryan. Anyways, Kelly and I are like that. We're like Kelly and Bob. So anyways, we're gonna have more for you guys on that, But I do hope you'll keep up with me and watch our videos. I don't get ABC. I don't either, Don. That's why I don't watch. I only watch it when I'm at my mom's house. Ryan Seacrest and some other host who I'm just drawing a blank on. Does anybody know what show I'm talking about? Any of you know? Kelly and Ryan, or Kathy and Ryan? Anyways, Ryan Seacrest is in it, who I like. He's pretty cool. Kelly Ripa, that's it. Kelly and Ryan. So it is Kelly and Ryan. Kelly Ripa, thank you, Christine L. Kelly Ripa, thank you, Gary M. Thank you, Melinda Tornay. Kelly Ryan. Well, if you like Kelly and Ryan, okay, Kelly Coffey and I say we're the Kelly and Ryan of psychics. So we're going to have a talk show where we do entertaining things and interview people and, answer psychic questions too. So keep watching. We got a lot coming. We're all both working an awful lot, but we love what we do. And I love that I can come here and be with you guys all the time and share it, My teacher many years ago told me, she said, when you embrace your psychic life theme. See, I have one of my life themes is a psychic theme. Now, I knew this, but I tried to avoid it for a long time. And my teacher said, she said, if you'll just embrace your psychic life theme, your life will get a lot better. Because when I first went to her, I was in a challenging place in my life, which I won't go into today, but it was a hard time in my life. And she said, you have a psychic life theme. Now you need to just take that and go with it. I said, well, how am I going to do that? She said, the spirit will lead you. I thought, oh, yeah, great. So I'm supposed to trust some nebulous spirit in the sky. But you know what? She was right. And over time with studying with her, I understood that. But the first time she told it to me, I thought, I have a psychic life theme, and I'm supposed to live a psychic life theme. She said, yes. Can you imagine? And I wanted to be involved with psychic stuff, but I really didn't understand how far it was going to take me in life, Hi, Lewis Gorman. Gorman says, I like your videos. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for your kind support. It means the world. I say it, and some of you have had private readings with me. No, and I talk about this sometimes in my private readings with people, is that I always say to people who call me from YouTube, I say, thank you. Thank you for remembering me. Thank you for reaching out. It is literally YouTube and all of you who saved and continue to save my life. About 7 years ago, I went into a very dark place, and I was actually, and I hate to say it, but I'm going to be honest, I was suicidal. Now, let me just clarify, I have never been suicidal in my life. I'm generally not a depressed person, no matter what goes on. But there was a time where about 7 years ago, I went into such a place of darkness. And I literally walked away from everything in my life. I quit doing readings. I quit YouTube. I quit everything. And during that time of darkness, all of you, a lot of you, maybe not all of you, but a number of you started sending me letters and saying, you changed my life. You've helped me. Why are you leaving? Please don't leave. And all of you gave me the courage to come back and to try again and to stand up and live in a time when it was really hard to want to live. And I don't take any of your support and your love and your kindness for granted. I never do. It means more to me. And sometimes I feel like I don't express it enough to you guys. So I want to today, since I'm meditating on gratefulness, I want you to know I appreciate all the love, the letters, the prayers. You guys literally keep me alive when things get rough. So thank you. So hopefully I can help you and serve you and be a light to you as well. Robin Boston says, are you going to leave YouTube? Good thing you listened to your teacher about being a psychic. No, I'm not planning on leaving YouTube. I want to stay here. But to be honest with you, Robin, because of the political climate in Washington, I live in DC, and the political climate at YouTube, I'm not really welcomed. YouTube has asked me to just shut down my channel and leave. They have told me that I don't fit in here. And it's funny because they're the ones who made me a partner years ago. I used to, when I was climbing the ranks of YouTube and I got my partnership, it was a real prestige and an honor. But YouTube has changed and different people run it and they don't want spirituality here. And they've told me directly that they've demonetized a number of my videos and said that they don't feel that I'm, what's the word? I don't know how to say this without getting banned and shut down. They don't feel that I give enough voice to their political ideologies. And I have been told which political ideologies I must espouse, which I'm not really feeling like I don't want to be a political person. I'm here for spirit. And I've always said to you guys, I'm trying not to get into politics because what unites us is bigger than what divides us. And I know we have Democrats here, we have Republicans here, we have socialists here. And you know what? All of us are finding our common ground here in the spirit. And see, the spirit transcends politics. But the people that run YouTube don't get that. And so they're trying to make me force a political agenda because I keep resisting. They are threatening to shut me down. So I have to keep my business going. It is my livelihood. Have other plans in place. So I'm working in a number of other areas to build support and following. And I'm thinking about going over to Parler as well and starting some stuff over there. So anyways, we'll talk about that later. Somebody just donated. Latin Patriot. Hun, I'm not ready to do questions yet because I got to do meditation. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to come back to you because my channel's not open. Anyways, I think we should do some meditation so we can open the channel. So I want you guys to get comfortable. We're going to do our blink meditation, okay? So I want you just to sit back, take your hands off your keyboards. We're going to just close our eyes for a moment. And as we close our eyes, I want you to follow your breathing, just gently in and out. And as we follow our breathing, I want you to draw your attention down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light. And I want you to focus on that little light. See it become a little brighter and a little larger. And we're going to count now from 3 down to 1. And when we get to the number 1, we're going to expand that spark, explode it, if you will, to fill our entire body with light. All right, so I want you to zone in, tune in on that little spark of light in the middle of your chest now, okay? You got it? All right, you ready? Let's count down. 3, 2, keep your focus. 1, blink on. Whew. I'm getting a head rush. Oh my gosh, isn't that wonderful? All right, Latin Patriot. Hold on, I just lost your question here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. I got so many questions. I think your question was about love. Am I going to find love? So I'm going to paraphrase. In terms of love around you, Latin Patriot, I feel like the months of May are significant, May and June around that. So I feel that right now what you want to focus on is loving yourself. I want you to get rose quartz as a gemstone. Carry that with you and hold it against your heart. Love yourself, because I feel like right now you're judging yourself a little bit. And if you love yourself, you'll open your channel and watch what'll happen. In May, you're going to make a connection. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation. Oh my gosh, Ramona's here. $9.99. Oops, wrong glasses. I can't see. Does Spirit have any romance in my life anytime soon? You know, Ramona, thank you for your donation, by the way. I have to tell you, I'm not picking up a lot of romance around you right now. Now, don't let that upset you. When you say soon, what I'm saying is within the next 2 to 3 months, no. But similar to Latin Patriot, once we're into the early summer, I feel like you're in a place energetically where that's going to happen. I pick up around you a man that I feel has a connection to the city of New York. Is like he's lived in New York or he travels between New York. And I think you and he will have a lot in common talking about New York. So I do see a connection there. I think he has a connection to former military as well. He has short cropped hair, looks like military cut, kind of like Marine, high and tight. Very nice looking man. I believe he's African American in race. And I feel like he has been previously married. I see him saying, well, that was when I was young. He was married when he was like 19. I think he's in his 40s now. And he's now in a place where he's ready to kind of look at love again. So yes, watch the early summer. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation. Oh my gosh, Mary Cubulus, thank you for your donation. Oh, Mary, I just lost your donation. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on just a second. Mary, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to find your question. Here it is. Mary Cubulus, $5 donation. Bob, I had a failed IVF. I've been diagnosed with a bad fertility condition. It's not looking good. Do you still think I will have biological kids? Yes. And let me tell you why, Mary. Despite your body's challenges, when the spirit wants to enter the body, it makes it happen. And so I do feel there are children in spirit around you. I get a female that wants to be born of you. I think it's a female right now. There's also a brother around her. So you could end up having twins. But I do see that. I feel that the doctors want to revisit this. But on your side of things, I want you to start talking to this little girl in spirit. If you had a daughter, I want you to think about what would you name her? Maybe you already have a name. I think you do, actually. And I want you to start calling the spirit by that name and say, whatever you want to call her Mary Jr. or Melanie or whatever. You say, Melanie, I want you to know you're welcome. I want you to know that I will take care of you and love you. And your father and I want you to be with us. You start talking to the spirit. The spirit has the power to enter the body and stimulate growth of the cells. Whenever there's contact with the spirit world, it creates a physical effect on the body. So what you want to do is let that spirit come close to you and then watch what will happen. I think you should still follow through with your fertility treatment because I think that's an extra boost. But it's really a combination right now of the spirit and medicine. Okay? I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see. TGVG. Hey, TGVG. Any messages from the spirit world? Hold on, TGVG. Let me see who's back here. Yes. Okay. Right. I've got a message back here from Cecil. He's back here, your spirit guide, Cecil, and he's asking me to tell you. He said, I'm working on getting scouts to help you for locations. So you may have some filming locations that you hadn't expected open up. And Cecil says, keep talking to me and be patient. In the next 2 weeks, I have things aligned for you. All right. So he's going to help you get some new locations for filming. Thank you so much for your question. Blessings. Aaron Doherty, $5. On Tuesday, prospective boss and I meet to discuss her needs. An offer seems close. Thoughts on this or anything, please? Love and light. Thank you, Aaron. I'm going to tell you yes. Keep talking. I feel like this is what I was seeing, and I think the timing is right. One of the things I want you to do is make sure you clarify your salary requirements, because I feel like they'll work with you on that, but you've got to kind of be direct, because they may be assuming something. I think that you'll at least get what you're carrying currently at your current salary level, but I think you can get more. So I think you want to be a little ambitious with that. I feel that the boss, one of the things also around her that I want you to do is really, this is the boss I feel wants to have a more in-depth discussion. So make sure to really ask questions as well. I feel like she will feel good that you're asking questions. So don't just say, yes, 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 yes. Say, oh, that's interesting. Well, help me understand. Engage in that conversation. That's what's going to seal the deal. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Pink Diamond. Oh my gosh, Australian 7.99. Down under. Yay. I love Australia. Oops, hold on. I just lost your question. I wish it would stay on the screen long. Hold on, Pink Diamond. I'm trying to find you here. Bear with me. All right, here you are. Okay. Do you see any job orders coming in for March for my dad's business, or any important messages for him? Okay, Doris is back here. She wants to say something. Doris is asking me to, yes, she said that March is a turning point for him. There's going to be 2 large clients that they're telling me come in March. And that it's like more money from 2 orders than he usually makes in like 3 or 4 months. So March is going to be the money month for him, March and April. One will come in March and I think the other in April. Okay. I want him to call on Archangel Uriel. I pick him up overseeing him because he said, this is his words, or Uriel said, it's not time for your dad to retire, and tell him don't think about giving up. And Doris is back here with Uriel. And Doris says, yes, she said, we want him to keep plugging on. So yes, you're being guided, your family, and he is being guided. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, conscious vibrations. Janine. Bless you, darn. $20 super sticker. Well, Janine, listen, I have to tell you, Doris is still back here and I can hear her talking. And Doris says to tell you, she said, that's one of my daughters there. I think she's adopting you from the spirit world. She's asking me to tell you as well that she wants to help you with the word she said, your emotional healing. And she said, you've gone through a lot, but she said, you've got to slow down and process the healing. Okay. So she's going to be helping you and ask me to bring that over to you. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, I got more than I can do. I have to say, legally, guys, by my attorney's advice, I cannot guarantee a reading for a donation. I'm going to try, but bear with me. Justice 777 999. Hi, Bob. Thank you for being here tonight. Do you have any messages from the spirit world for me? Do you see me having any children in the future? Justice 777. Hold on. Doris is asking me to tell you. She says that you have the makings of a father. But she says that right now you're not ready for that. I have to tell you, I'm being shown the word adoption around you in the future. So I do think you'll be a father, but there could be an adoption coming connected to this. Okay. So let the spirit people guide you. I'm also getting a great grandmother on the father's side who's helping you right now. So call on her. But I do feel that there is fatherhood in the future. It may be natural. They're not telling me that, but they're also saying the word adoption. So it could be both, but there will be one child that's their adoption. I believe it'll be a daughter. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for your question. All right, Nicola. Hello, Nicola. I don't want a reading, but get yourself some Earl Grey and some posh cream. Love you loads. Oh, darling, thank you so much. 5 pounds. That will definitely stock me up on some tea. Thank you, darling. By the way, I know you don't want a reading, but Doris is back here and said to tell you, she said, I'm getting her moved on to Cambridge soon. Okay, there you go. Blessings. Christine L., $10 donation. Hey, Bob, any romance messages from Spirit for me? Let me find out. Okay. Yes. My spirit guy, Rose, is coming in back here. You know Rose. And she says to tell you, she said, yes, she says, tell Christine I'm getting her dressed up. She's bringing out a rack of clothing for you. And you know, when Rose wants to dress somebody, that means she's moving you in high society circles. She's asking me to talk to you about the month of April. And she said, you get invited to some events in April. Go ahead and go. And she said, it's kind of la-di-da, like maybe a cocktail gathering or something like that. But she's going to be helping you. And she said, you are going to connect to somebody in April. And it's a guy who has a connection to the corporate world. I think he's somebody who's like a manager he's on the track towards more executive success. So yes, watch April. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Gary M. Hold on, I got to put on my glasses here. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages from my spirit guides? Are settlement notifications funds still coming this week? Can you clarify the name of my future relationship? Thanks and blessings to you. Well, thank you for your donation. Gary, I'm getting Doris back here. She's always helping me. And she says to tell you, she said, this is her words, this is not me, so please don't be offended. She said, you're blocking receiving the funds by your anxiety. She said to tell you, she said, tell him to get out of the way, forget about it, and then spirit can move. See, when you get consciousness involved in that too intensely, you're creating a block in energy flow. So you got to let that go. They're going to take care of it. Okay, so you're on the path. They're going to make it happen. In terms of future relationship, there's the name of, I'm getting a few names actually. One is an A name, like an Amy or an Alyssa. And I also get the name Carol around you as well. So both of these names come up. I think you're going to date a few people before you settle on. But remember the names Amy, Alyssa, and Carol. Because I think they're all going to be options. Right now, they're not saying you're locked in, that you have options. See, relationships sometimes are built in as what we call option lines on our chart. And when you have an option line, that literally means that you get some choices. So Spirit's not destining that you must meet and marry Carol. They're saying that these names are part of the journey for you. Okay. I hope that helps. Thank you for your donation. Blessings. Aaron Doherty, $5. Oh, thank you, darling. Here's a love offering from the flock in me. Thanks for the reading now. Spot on. Hearts, darling. Thank you. Erin has the most wonderful set of birds. I can't wait to go over to her house and hug them. I just love her birds. Every time I talk to her on Skype or Zoom, her birds always come in and talk to me. I love it. Christine C. Oh my gosh, there you are. 1117. That's a good luck number. Bob, since that 20, thank you for your donations. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, all of you. Bob, since that 20-year-old asked me out, 2 more different men have. What's going on? I'm trying to focus on making money, building my 2 businesses, and getting back into politics. Any advice? Well, Christine, well, let me just tell you, your answer is actually in your donation. The number 11, if you're focusing on that number from a magical place generates partnership. Now, you may be focusing on 11 as partnering in business, but it also, when we work energy work, that number can draw romance too. So I think that number is playing a role in your life. And I don't know if you've been noticing it, but your donation 1117 to me seems like you purposely chose that number, which tells me on a soul level that number has some power right now in your life. So as you're working with partnership energy for business, the universe is saying partnership for romance as well. Okay. I think you should just go on some dates and have some fun. Sometimes our financial life, and I got to tell you as a psychic, I always take Monday off. I never do readings on Monday. Even if the president of the United States calls me, I make him wait till Tuesday. I do. I've had heads of state call me on a Monday and I make them wait. I'm not joking about that. Why would I do that, to a president or a king or a queen? Well, it's because from a soul level, if I don't go have fun, I block up my energy flow to receive blessing. So from a soul level, if I go out on Monday and have fun and forget everything, go shopping, go to lunch, go wherever, time I get home Monday night, I'm already stacked up with phone calls for the rest of the week. But if I stay home and say, oh, I better take these extra readings and make extra money this week, guess what? I will be flat the rest of the week, or everybody will cancel that's already scheduled. So from a soul place, you need to go and have some fun. And by going on some dates, what you're doing is you're allowing the concept and the energy of partnership to more fully manifest. Doesn't mean you have to hook up with these guys and make them forever or even serious boyfriends. But going out and having fun will also generate energy on the business side. Okay? So don't sacrifice balance. Allow all of that to happen and have fun. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much for your donation and your questions. Number 11 is important for you. All right, Chrissy. Hi, Chrissy. Hello, Bob. Any messages from my loved ones? Yes, Chrissy. I actually have a lady back here. It feels like it's an aunt. I think it's actually a great aunt on the father's side of the family. This would be like your dad's aunt connected to his father. It'd be like a grandfather's sister. But I just hear a voice back here saying, Auntie is here. And this aunt is telling me that when she was alive, she said she had a little bit of that psychic thing going on. That's the way she puts it. I think she had a gift for dreams and used to get messages through dreams. Now, she may not have told you about this. And in fact, I'm not even getting that you had a strong link to her, but she's definitely helping you from the spirit side of life. So you have a great aunt in spirit who's helping you with some psychic development. She said, I'll help her to understand the dreams and to understand life over here. So I think you're going to be getting some more connections from the spirit world through the dreams and call on this great aunt, okay? Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Stardust C. Hello, Marjana. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages from my spirit guides or deceased family members? Thank you. Yes, hold on. Doris is back here, Marjana. She's asking me to tell you that she's helping you with the job growth and the financial growth. So it does look like there's going to be some more money here. I think as we get into the early summer for you, this is a time of money and growth. Doris says she wants to help lead you and let you hear her more. All right. So don't give up with listening to the spirit world. She's going to be helping you. Okay. I also pick up around you, there's a Catholic nun in spirit, and she gives you the name. Let me see if I can say it's a Polish name. Yes. Her name is Sister Solika. She said, I'm Sister Solika, and she was a Catholic nun. She crossed over in the 1980s or 70s or 80s into spirit. I don't know that you knew her, but she's been around you, and she's protecting you. She says, I pray for her and get her through the rough times. Sister Solika is around you in spirit. Blessings to you. Thank you for your question. Oh my gosh. More donations. Okay, Nicola. I've changed my mind, Bob. Thank you for your donation, £5. I changed my mind. What is my spiritual calling? Is there anything I would be good at? Oh, Nicola, you shouldn't have asked me that because Psychic Bob's not going to let up on you now. Just kidding. Listen, I've said it before. I don't know if maybe I haven't said it. In my mind, I've said it to you. I think you have a psychic life theme and you should do spiritual work. I think you have a natural connection to spirit. I think you're a natural medium, and that's what you should be focusing on. You have a psychic life theme. I hope that helps. Blessings. Thank you. Ladybug, $5. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Psychic Bob. Will I be able to buy my own home anytime soon? Thank you and blessings. Well, thank you for your donation. I do feel you're going to get a home. I keep getting after June, though, like July is where the finances and the credit align to make that happen. So I feel like in the summer, you should really start looking at that. If you went and did it right today, I'll be honest, I think you could be in a bit of a holding pattern with either financing or just finding a property. But by June, July, I think that's where it's going to be easier for you to accomplish that. And I feel before 2020 is over, you'll be able to get a mortgage and get a house. Yes. Mary J, oh my gosh, $5. Thank you. Did Mark and his daddy Joey celebrate his birthday in heaven yesterday? Doris says yes. And not only that, he actually came in to see you yesterday. Mark came in to let you know he was around. They showed me it was early evening. At least it looks like you. Maybe it's morning. Sometimes when I see the image, it's hard to tell, but I'm hearing Doris say it was in the evening time. So it was in the evening. He popped in to let you know he's around. You may have felt a presence or a change in temperature in the room, and that was him. So yes, he's fine, and he did celebrate. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Nikki ain't the section. Am I saying that right? I can't read. Nikki ain't the section. Canadian, $20. Thank you so much. Listen, Nikki, I have to tell you, when I'm stepping into your frequency here, I'm getting a lot of flashes of pastel purple. What was that? Lavender. That's the color. Lavender and magenta and purple. These are all very psychic colors, and it means that you're picking up energy. You're what we call an empath. And I want you to work with the gemstone black tourmaline, because I feel like you're coming into a time where it's like everything is rushing at you. I'm getting a lot of energy from the spirit world and from people around you. And I feel like you're crossing through a time where it's like you could move forward, but it's like everybody's dumping their energy on you. And I feel like it might be a little overwhelming. Black tourmaline will help you balance that energy. But I think that you're definitely opening up some connections with the spirit world and with the gifts of empathic ability. So you might want to, consider joining my psychic development class if you're interested in that. We meet every Saturday, and you can read about that over at my website, PsychicBob.com. And I'm not saying that to make a sale. I'm just saying I feel like you are going to need some help, whether it's with me or somebody else. Because I feel like this next 2 months for you is really a time of rapid transition. And I'm not saying this to scare you, but I feel like it's like everything in your life changes all at once. It's like, I feel like there's a move coming. It's like, okay, it's time to move. I feel like there's a new relationship or some sort of change in a relationship that's coming. Like, it's like I'm moving on from a painful situation. And I feel like the spirit world is talking to you all at once. So it's kind of intense, not necessarily bad, but definitely you want to kind of work on keeping grounded and balanced here, okay? I am picking up around you a male in spirit. I want to place this on the mother's side of the family. And this feels like it's a grandfather, could be great-grandfather. I'm going to say grandfather, though, because I'm having a little trouble getting him in. But I pick up a presence here of a male on the mother's side of the family, is a grandfather on that side, who's also in spirit and surrounding you. Okay, so remember that, and you can call on him, because I feel like he's come in as kind of a helper to help you move along. Yes. Fletcher's over here jingling car keys for me. Are you working on a car issue? So I think there's another car coming to you as well in the next 6 months. Anyways, I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you for your donation. Blessings to you. Gary M, $9.99. Thank you, Gary. Hi, Psychic Bob. What exactly can I do to get out of my own way from blocking things? Thanks and blessings to you. You know, Gary, one of the things that Doris is showing me around you is that, like I was saying to somebody, to Christine earlier, I said, you got to go have some fun. See, I feel like energetically, and I'm not, please don't be offended. I'm not trying to criticize when I say this, but I feel like you're sitting at home and worrying about everything. And you got to kind of develop an attitude of like, what comes, comes. And it's funny because they show me that as you just don't care, then everything comes to you. But see, when we obsess over things, we can create a wall that extends to the people that we need to be bringing us blessings, and then they get blocked. So I want you this week, literally, to go out and do something fun. Now, you don't have to spend a lot of money, but I want you to go find something. Like maybe you thought, well, gee, I used to love to always play golf, or I used to love to always go out and cut firewood. It can be anything you want, but I want you to find something that is a hobby or that is refreshing to you. And I want you to do that and focus on that this week, because that opens up an energy current that gets things going. Now, Gary, as I was telling you in the previous week, they did tell me last week that there is somebody, an attorney on the other side, who is being a jerk. So one of the other things I do want you to do, and this will require you to focus on, but in a way that's a little different, I want you to see if you can go buy a jar of honey. Okay, go to the grocery store. You don't have to be anything fancy. A little jar, it could be a little tiny jar of honey. And I want you to put the name of the insurance people that you're waiting on the settlement from. Write the attorneys or the insurance company. Roll it in a scroll, and I want you to put it down in the jar. Then I want you to sprinkle the top of the honey with sugar as well, and then seal it up. Put that in a window and let it sit for a few days. That's called a honey jar spell, and that opens up people's dispositions. But while you're doing, you got to be very focused. Really focus. See the person letting go of their hostility. Visualize somebody signing the check, that you're expecting. See that process as if it's already approved, and do that while you're doing the honey jar. That's one thing you can do, but also open up energy flow. I hope that helps a little bit. And go out and have fun. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, T Rose Lover, $10. Thank you, darling. Hi, Bob. I keep dreaming of classrooms, and I'm walking the halls of the schools. I have a classroom, but I'm not there. What does this mean? I'm trying to change. Thank you. It just means that you're ready to move forward. It also is a memory because at night you're going to the other side. You're going to the halls of learning. You have a teacher life theme, no surprise there. But you go to the other side and you actually take classes to help you. So you're remembering also your own walking of classroom halls from the other side, from the spirit world. And so I do feel like from an energy place, this is also a sign that you're making advancement and progress. And I think that in terms of physical reality on this plane, it also means that you will soon be back in the classroom on a more regular basis. I've been saying that, by May, we're going to start to see a lot more things open. And I think that, it'll be a sign that in the coming school year, you will be more physically connected. So you're getting kind of a premonition and a memory all at once. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Ramona, 9954. Will I meet my new romance here in Philadelphia? Actually, yes. Thank you. I meant to say that. Thank you for asking that, Ramona. Yes, this will be somebody that you meet locally. But remember, they also have a tie to New York. So that's going to be something you share in common. You both know about New York. You've traveled there. But yes, you're going to meet them locally. And I see the connection through, this is going to sound weird, but I think it's through a friend of yours who invites you to go to some sort of event. I feel like you make the connection through, it's either a dinner or it's like a class. I don't know if you're going to take a class. I also see yoga studio around you. So I don't know if you're doing yoga or going to be going to an event at a yoga studio, but just remember that it's when you're out and about and you're with a friend and they know this person and you meet them through them. It's a female that you know who knows this person. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Davy Jan. Hi, Davy Jan, all the way from Israel. Can my spirit team give me advice and guidance at this time? Thank you, love and light. Hold on. Alfred's coming in here. Hi, Alfred. I can hear you. Oh, okay. Alfred is connecting me. Yes. There's a Pleiadian that's coming in here for you. The name is Mir around this Pleiadian. And this Pleiadian is coming in here and saying that he said that in terms of you're at a career crossroads right now. And he said that you're being pulled in two directions. And he said the work of the spirit will ultimately be the path. He said, don't be afraid. There are people, hold on, I'm trying to get his words. He said, there are people around you trying to start rumors or make accusations. He said, ignore them. They will come to nothing. And that you're going to be coming out and being just fine. Okay. So I hope that helps a little bit. All right. Thank you. Call on Mir. Blessings. All right, guys, I may not be able to get to all your questions, so bear with me, okay? We're at the end of the hour. $5 donation from Mysterious 1111. Thank you for your donation. Sorry if the silly question, you know how insanely sensitive, emotional I am when it comes to cats. Did my little gray feral freeze to death last week? No, Fletcher just said, no, your cat didn't freeze, but was taken in by somebody else. So no, it's still alive, but it's in somebody's home. Okay, thank you so much. Blessings. The chat girl, 1999. Hi, chat girl. Hi, Bob. My name is Christina. Hi, Christina. Are there any spirits around me that are trying to get my attention? Thank you. Yeah, you have a spirit guide that I pick up around you. It's a woman. I can hear her talking. It sounds like she has an Irish accent. She gives the name of Laura, excuse me. Her name is Laura. And she said that she's one of your spirit guides. She says that when she was on Earth, she died in the 1970s, but she had a connection to working in television. And she says that she's coming in to help you with media presence. So I don't know if you're interested in doing social media or some type of media work, but Laura says, she said she's trying to help you to be more visible. She's asking me to tell you that money and blessing are coming to you. And she says by the summer, things get rolling. And I get the sense here there could even be an issue around a move coming as well in the summer. So looks like money's coming for you and a move. And Laura says, she said, I'm going to get things going for her. All right. So she's asking to bring that to you. And I hope that helps. Thank you for your donation. Oh my God, I just lost a bunch of them. Sorry, guys. Aaron Kemp. Hi, Aaron. Aaron, have you called my office? I haven't heard from you. I had a dream about black eye peas. Clown-like guy has a fava bean, black size black eye peas as eyes, and his teeth are as black as peas also. What does that mean? That's actually a sign that you need to look within. Whenever you see an eye in a dream or have an image of eyes, that's really your own eyes saying be self-reflective. So it means that you want to take your attention off the outer world and shift it to the inner world. So this is a sign you want to get back to meditation and listen to your inner voice, not pay attention to the outer world. Sometimes the outer world, of course, distracts us, but it's important that you come back to center and back to the inner world. Okay, I hope that helps a little bit. Oh my gosh, guys, I think I missed, hold on, let me see if I can find them. I think I missed a donation or two. All right, here's one, I think. Stephanie Purdue. Hi, Stephanie. I don't have much to donate. Sorry, darling, listen, you're fine. It's very kind of you. Thank you. Having a bad time right now. What do you feel from me? Thank you very much, love. Well, listen, you are in a bad time. All right. I know, isn't that great to hear? No, first of all, I want to tell you, you're not imagining your struggle. This is a time of struggle, but the spirit world right now is helping you to break out of the struggle. My guide Doris is back here, and I hear her saying, she said that there are angels, and you have a guardian angel around you. Her name is Sue, Susan, but she goes by Sue. And I want you to call on Sue because she's opening some new beginnings. You're at a place of major transition right now, Stephanie, where there's going to be a move in just a few months for you to a new home, and there's going to be some more money coming into you. And they're talking to me about emotional healing for you, that you've been kind of beaten up by life, literally. And they're saying no more pain, no more sorrow, no more attacks. And so Sue is your angel, and she said she's healing the wounds of the mind and of the heart. And so she's here for you and asking me to tell you she wants to help you. As we get into May, well, actually, it'll be a little early into April, I think that you're starting to move forward. So don't be afraid. Hold on to her. Call on Sue. She's around you. She's a beautiful angel. She has long brown hair, like straight, and it looks like silk hair. It's so shiny. And she has beautiful white wings with silver edging. And she looks like literally a heavenly being. But she's around you and she wants to let you know that you're not being forgotten by heaven. She said you feel like you're desperate, and she said you're not desperate. You are with God and God has heard your prayers. But she said sometimes you forget to call on God and call on the angels. So start your prayers again and let her help you call on her. And if you feel like you don't know how to talk to God, ask her to help you. And you're going to start to see that there's a new force of life and power that's moving through you. Okay. I hope that helps, darling. Thank you for your donation and thank you for being here. Call on Sue. Oh, hold on. Somebody just spoke. Okay. My guy Doris is also here. And she said she wants to help you as well. And she says, don't let anybody abuse you. Okay. So somebody's being very hostile. Doris said she's going to also help protect you. If you don't know who Doris Stokes is, Stephanie, I want you to go on YouTube and just type in the name Doris Stokes. Last name is spelled S as in Sam, T as in Tom, O, K as in King, E as in Edward, S as in Sam Stokes. She was a British medium in the 70s and 80s, but she's around you also. And if you watch the films of her, you'll get to know her. Okay, I hope that helps. Blessings. Oh my gosh, guys, we are at our hour. I don't know where the time flies, but I do appreciate all of your support. Listen, I need you guys to say a prayer for me. If I can ask for some help from you also, because YouTube is trying to block my payments now for receiving chat money. It's a long story. I'm trying to have a meeting with them this week, but they may be trying to hold back me getting payments now, which is a whole drama in itself. So thank you for your donations. I hope I get them. And they do really help me. So say a prayer I can get this money problem sorted with them. It's not that I owe them money. It's just that they've decided to put a hold on my payments because they're just challenging me. Okay, so thank you for your support. I love you guys. We'll be back here tomorrow. It's Monday. It's horoscopes. We'll see what's in the stars for you. All right, just be here. Listen, help me out. Once this video processes, go back, like it, favorite it, thumbs up, share it with your friends. You can post on your Facebook page. Tell people about what we do because I really need the support now. They're really gunning to shut me down, and I don't want to leave, and I'm fighting it. Maybe I shouldn't fight it, but I am anyways. All right. I love you guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, may all of you always blessed be.